Well, we now know the result of the team championships. 2 of them will move on to Los Angeles. No surprise, Georgia. But Michigan in a bit of an upset. Shannon?
Absolutely. You know, I was interested to not see Iowa State in there. And for a while, we thought Penn State was going to squeak in there. It was an awesome competition and a lot of fun to watch.
And really came right down to that final round like we anticipated.
Absolutely.
It's so tough to keep track of it, really. You know?
It really is, especially with 6 teams going, 4 events. So you've got 2 teams sitting, waiting on the sidelines while the other 4 compete. It's hard to keep track, and it's hard for the athletes and coaches to keep track as well.
We'll recap the final team scoring for you as well as the individual results. But we know this, as we said, Michigan is moving on along with Georgia. And Elise Ray, no surprise, I guess, the one woman here with the pedigree, with the Olympic background, comes out as the all-around champion.
Absolutely, and she talked to us earlier about, you know, coming down, anchoring the balance beam, that last event, last up, she needed to hit it. Who knows pressure better than an Olympian, and she did the job, and I wish her all the luck in the world going into nationals.
Let's talk to her right now, as well as the winning coach from the University of Georgia. Well, this may be the coach of the year in any sport. I am so impressed, Suzanne, with the job that you've done, and I understand you've really been beat up as well lately.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know how bad it's been. Actually, just even in the last 2 weeks, last week at the SEC Championships, one of our gymnasts who does all 4 events tore ACL on the first vault of the competition, and she's out for the year. And then tonight, Brittany Smith, who's one of our top scorers on 3 events, hurt her ankle in warm-ups and had to be taken out of the meet. So we are scrappy, and we are piecing it together, but we're a very mentally strong team.
Well, it's been a really long season, a tough season, especially towards the end, like you say, with the injuries. What's your thought process heading into nationals?
I think we're just going to go home and do nothing until we leave for UCLA. Really, we can almost not afford to practice. We don't have any alternates left, no one else to put in, and so there's really no thought process involved. We do most of our hard training in the fall, and once we get to the season, we think that we're, again, mentally a very strong team and that we can continue to compete without making mistakes. We can at least get into the Super 6 and at least have a chance to be a contender, even though I don't think we're as strong as we've been in years past.
Suzanne, the poise and confidence of almost, I guess, 20 years of unparalleled success, I think show in big competitions like tonight, and certainly should play well for you in nationals.
Thank you. Well, I certainly, if you look at the top teams in the country, really the ones that have won the national championships in the last few years, Valerie Condos from UCLA and Sarah Patterson from Alabama and Greg Marsden from Utah, the 4 of us are the only coaches programs in the country that have won national championships, and we've all been at it a pretty long time. And again, I think that's mainly because of you learn how to win, and your teams learn how to win, and it's a total mentality thing, and it's contagious. And you know, our team just never quits. It doesn't matter how tough it gets. I have never seen a Georgia team quit on any competition. I've seen them struggle at the beginning of meets and just claw their way out at the end. And that's the reason in the last 18 years we've been in the top 3 in the country 16 of those years. And I'm very proud of our consistency.
Well, it's been amazing history for you. It was fun for me to look back through all the biographies and see a lot of the gymnasts that I used to compete with.
Right.
And the history is there, and hopefully you'll make some more history this year at national championships. Good luck.
Thank you. Well, we hope so too.
Hey, Suzanne, no quitting your dogs, that's for sure.
No, absolutely not. We're going to continue to be scrappy.
And by the way, we didn't mention it during the broadcast, but welcome home. This is your alma mater.
Thank you. Yes, it is, and I love being here. A lot of friends, and I used to own a gym here, so I've seen a lot of gymnasts I coached when they were 10 that are now 35 years old.
Oh, life comes full circle. Congratulations. Good luck in the nationals.
Thank you very much.
She lights up the room, and she lit up this competition tonight. Elise Ray finishes in the top spot in 2 exercises and overall. Elise, in horse racing, they say that sometimes form holds, and your pedigree certainly showed in top-notch competition tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, what did you think for yourself and about your team kind of pulling a bit of an upset and grabbing a spot in the nationals?
I feel really good about it. We knew we had a tough regional ahead of us, and we had a few breaks tonight, but we really tried to stay tough and pull together as a team, and we pulled it out in the end.
Say hello to a fellow Olympian. Shannon?
How are you doing, Elise?
Fine, thanks.
It's great to see you back out there.
Thank you.
You had a wonderful competition tonight, and you just don't seem to ever quit after the Olympics. You know, you continue with college. Just this season, you won the Big Tens. Now this competition. Are you ready to win nationals?
Well, I'm definitely ready to get back in the gym next week and polish up a few things and get a few things straightened out and head into nationals. And I really want to be on my top game.
Elise, tell me what it's like to go from a situation, the Olympics in 2000, where you were almost singularly focused on your athletic skills then, and then to combine it with the college academic experience. Has it been different?
Yeah, the entire experience for me has been different. You know, my freshman, sophomore year, it took a little getting used to, just because I was so used to having my life solely focused on gymnastics before college, and then I came to Michigan, and it's a balance between academics and gymnastics now. So, but I love it. I love every aspect of it.
Shannon and Elise, you guys share a great bond. We congratulate you. Now tell me about your team. What's it like during the competition as it develops? And you're not really entirely sure about the scoring. What's it like in that final round when you know it's all on the line?
Well, I knew that beam was going to be a very high pressure event for us tonight, and I anchor beam, so I really started my focus as soon as I ended bars, because I knew what kind of situation I was going into, and I just really tried to focus in on what I was doing and nobody else, and just kept the focus all the way from the end of bars to the end of beam.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you in Los Angeles now in the national finals, and perhaps some more trophies and medals to come in your career.
Thank you.
Good luck, Elise.
Thank you.
Here are the final standings now, and what a dogfight it was, literally, with the Gym Dogs of Georgia holding on pretty much start to finish. Shannon, they hardly wavered, and when you talk to the coach, it's almost surprising to find out how much adversity they were battling.
Yeah, it's amazing. I noticed that Brittany Smith was taken out of the lineup, but I didn't realize it was for an injury, and you never could tell. I mean, they won by over a point, and of course now they're going to stack up against other teams like UCLA and have to duke it out. But, you know, we talked about the depth of the team coming into this competition, and they needed every ounce of it. And
disappointment for Iowa State. They're edged out. They won't appear in the finals. Now, the all-around individual results. Elise Ray, as we mentioned, Chelsea Bird, and look at that depth. Kelsey Erickson from Georgia, and Fritzinger in the 6th spot. Boy, that was an impressive team performance.
And these were all good picks. I think that none of these were surprises as coming in the top 6 in the all-around.
Now to the individual results in the vault. Lisa Clark really turned on the home crowd here.
Absolutely. What a great job, and in front of a hometown crowd. She has got to feel so great going into nationals.
And in the bars, Elise Ray on top, Chelsea Bird again, Fritzinger again, and that pretty much holding to form there.
Absolutely. You know, you're going to see those names over and over again. They're great athletes, and what it takes to be a great athlete and an all-around athlete is those individual events. And as she summed it up for us, they knew what they were doing. They had the good team strategy for Michigan going to the final round, and with Elise Ray anchoring on the beam, and look how that paid off. Absolutely. Well, if anyone's used to pressure, it's Elise Ray. I mean, you don't go into an Olympic competition and not have that pressure. So I think anchoring balance beam for her team was maybe even a little bit less than the Olympic Games. I think I'm going to say that. Floor exercise. Lisa Clark stealing the top spot as well with Kelsey Erickson. She might be the surprise performer of the meet in front of Marlene Stevens, Chelsea Bird, Laura K. Powell. Absolutely. And of course, you see again, Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. And it's great to see Penn State on top. So 2 of our 6 teams move on to the national championships, and we hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the regionals here from Penn State University. It'll be the University of Georgia and Michigan moving on. For Shannon Miller, I'm Lou Tilley, and from everyone at CN8, thanks for watching.